Well, that's the thing. Society wants to give you a number, and they say, okay, here's your number, a FICO score, right? And then, but if you have a small number, but you want a big number, you need to talk to somebody like Tiffany Cross from Dedicated Credit Repair. How are you, Tiffany?
Hi. Thank you so much. Yay! Thank you for having me, you guys. I'm seriously honored.
We love you.
We are going to get into some awesome stories because you have two very big fans here that have personally experienced your magic, your credit score magic.
So good. So good.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yep. I didn't believe in magic until you came into my life.
Oh, my gosh.
I believe in magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, and maybe we'll start there, is that in school, they never teach you about credit scores and all this kind of stuff. At least, if they did, I wasn't paying attention, right? And so you enter adulthood, and if you go to college, they have people on the college campus, trying to get you to sign credit apps and all that kind of stuff. Like, hey, it's a $500 credit card, and you only have to pay like $8 a month back. Like, sweet!
Absolutely. Beer money.
Yeah, beer money. You don't know anything about credit, how it works,
Right.
and then pretty soon you're at the bottom of a hole looking up like, oh, when you're in your mid-20s, mid-30s, or ever, right? And so I didn't know how credit worked. And then so I found myself at like a 540. And then somebody's like, well, you need to go talk to Tiffany at Dedicated Credit Repair.
I remember that. That was like yesterday, it feels like. And it was not. It was like, what, 12 years?
It's been a couple years.
Yeah. It feels like yesterday. But yeah, I remember that.
And I'm proud to say that after I learned all of your magical advice and all the informative things, now over the 800 score. So thank you very much.
So
for
good.
that.
And I love that. It's, it's easy for me to talk about how the program works, but when you have a real life testimonial that's willing to share their experience, obviously that's super valuable. So thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
And I also remember how skeptical you were.
I was, well, because it's interesting because you think of the credit repair industry, it's almost kind of similar to real estate where you're like, you got your guard up kind of thing because you feel like you're going to be taken advantage of. But after 30 minutes with you, because you do your consultations and stuff, I was like, wow, she's really smart.
She's smart.
I should listen to her. And you changed my life.
Aw,
so I'm
thank you,
very
John.
grateful for that. Very much.
Yep, me too.
Thank you
Me
guys.
too.
Aw,
Me too.
It's like a group hug. Love
Out of a
fest.
divorce and 500s, I was in the 500s, had all of this stuff on there, had extra stuff that I didn't want there from the previous marriage, didn't feel fair. And you sat down in your office and you were so nice to me, and I was ashamed. And I was embarrassed. And I'm like, I am the owner of a brokerage and I should have done better than this and I should have better than that. And you were so nice to me.
Oh
and
my gosh.
You had such grace on me. And that was what got me. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then you were like, okay, you just need to do these 3 things. Okay, you're going to open 3 credit cards. Okay, you're going to make these payments. And you just told me exactly what to do. And now I'm over 800.
That's so amazing. I love that. And when you told me that, I was like, okay, I'm going to do cartwheels across the office because who better to, work miracles for than the big Susan over here who knows everyone in the universe. So that was a wonderful, success story.
No, you changed my life and you gave me buying power. And as a single person,
So good.
And a business owner, that's life-changing. I do not have enough words of gratitude. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you. Both
Truly,
of you.
You're
Thank
one
you
of
so
my
much.
heroes. One of my favorite heroes.
Oh my gosh. Well, I
Yeah.
am so grateful that you guys that you're willing to share